What's going on, guys? It's your channel TFD coming back with a major story. It looks like the WNBA referees are finally being held accountable for their missteps during the 2024 season. For this one, we're diving deep into the world of WNBA officiating. Let's get into it. Let's go. One thing that fans absolutely hated the most about the 2024 season was the referees, bro. They were downright awful, changing the entire outcome of games. Heck, they were so bad, they even messed up the WNBA finals. And let me tell you right now, it looks like the referees are finally holding themselves accountable because Noah Dalzell sat down to figure out why these mistakes are happening so often in the WNBA. I mean, for them to be making these kinds of calls. Like when a referee gave Caitlin Clark a technical foul for punching the back of the rim. That was just insane. These are rookie mistakes, man. The league really needs to take responsibility for this, and it seems like they're actually doing something about it now. A brand new article just dropped, and we've got to break this down right now. It's being reported that how WNBA referees are scouted, trained, and held accountable. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Noah Dalzell, out of Boston, has done something incredible for WNBA fans everywhere. She sat down with referees and key members of the WNBA to get all the inside details on how officiating really works. And let me tell you, she didn't just keep it to herself. She put it all together in an amazing article that's got everyone talking. In this exclusive interview with SB Nation, the experts overseeing WNBA officiating laid it all out. How refs are scouted, the training they go through, and how they're held accountable. It's the behind-the-scenes look we've all been waiting for, and trust me, you're going to want to hear this. So, let's not waste any more time. Let's break it down right now. Let's dive in. Let's start at the top. How does one become a WNBA referee? Every WNBA and NBA referee's journey is different, but they all share the same foundation: a stint in the G League. Since 2004, all aspiring officials, regardless of their respective professional backgrounds, must spend time refereeing in the NBA's developmental league. However, the journey individuals take to get to the G League varies tremendously from person to person. The NBA oversees a robust referee scouting program that identifies promising young refs from all walks of life and recruits them into an official development program that ultimately funnels into the G League. They scouts are in high school gyms, they're in college gyms. They go to NIRSA, National Intramural Recreation Sports Association, clinics, Bloch said. They're out there looking at a lot of the referees who are just getting into it, just getting started. Side note, I played 6 years of NIRSA basketball at Northeastern University and will attest firsthand that the referees are top-notch. Once scouts identify intriguing candidates, they officially invite them into the WNBA and NBA refereeing developmental program. They're invited based on talent to attend grassroots candidate evaluation events, Bloch said. And there's a progression of candidate evaluation events every spring through the summer, where referees are evaluated, critiqued, and then brought on into the G League each year to start their training. Now, there's more down here that's just the person talking about their training. I want to get deeper into the gist of it. It says that that's just a more conversation. How the rapid growth of the WNBA has impacted officiating. 2024 was a year of unprecedented growth in viewership in the WNBA, a substantial amount of which can be attributed to Caitlin Clark, who took the basketball world by storm after an all-time college career. But the season ended with the coaches of the Lynx and the Liberty, Cheryl Reeve and Sandy Brondello, taking turns railing against the officiating in the WNBA finals. Officiating, as it has so many times, took center stage in the most high-profile and consequential moment in the sports season. Now this is what Cheryl Reeve had to say. Let's roll the footage.
Coach, maybe you could speak to that too, just about what you saw with the offense over the last half of that game as New York tried to pressure.
I saw a very physical and aggressive New York team. We know this from being a part of the game for so long that sometimes you get away with stuff when you're physical and aggressive, and they certainly did. It's a shame that officiating had such a hand in a series like this. Obviously, there's always going to be a team that's going to be a little bit disappointed in the other. I thought today was incredibly disappointing. The challenge, we have got to change our challenge rules, and the officials doing the game should have a third party, because that was not a foul. That call should have been reversed on that challenge. If we sent that clip in, well, first of all, Nafisa Collier, number of times that she's held, et cetera, and there's nothing down that end, right? Which we, it's kind of, for whatever reason in the series, that was kind of the way it was. But when at the other end, when we challenged it, if we would have turned that clip in, they would have told us that it was marginal contact, no foul. Guaranteed. So when you review, those should be the same parameters that you're reviewing with. But the three people that are on the game need a third party to let them know, because that decided the game.
So, we all remember when Cheryl Reeve made those comments at the conclusion of the finals. And yeah, it really wasn't a good look for the league or the referees back then. Now, the myth of no accountability for referee mistakes. One of the notions that fans often find frustrating about referees is the perceived lack of accountability they face for costly errors. And while it's true that referees don't conduct on-camera post-game interviews, Bloch and McCutcheon noted that there are several accountability measures in place that referees are subject to. For one, game assignments are generally made based on internal performance evaluations, and given that WNBA referees get paid by game, their total number of assignments is crucial. Playoff assignments, or lack thereof, are another measure of accountability. Additionally, each referee crew is comprised of 3 distinct positions: the crew chief, a referee, and an umpire. Umpires are typically the newest referees with the least experience. Eventually, most umpires' goal is to become referees. A crew chief, that's sort of what you strive for as a referee, Bloch said, noting that the best officials get the opportunity to carry a lot more responsibility for how the game is run and managed. Referees are constantly receiving online feedback. The league manages an internal website, the Referee Engagement Performance System, REPS, and every single WNBA game is downloaded into this platform with analysis. The Department of Refereeing can also create playlists of calls like flagrant fouls for educational purposes and showcase to referees which calls they got right and which calls they got wrong. Each official gets hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pieces of feedback throughout the season, in real time, McCutcheon said. They don't hear from us once every 2 weeks. They're hearing from us daily on where improvements need to take place, and that's a form of real-time accountability. So basically, what they're saying is, if I'm understanding this right, the head official over all the refs is saying they need to hear from us for any disciplinary action to happen. But, like he mentioned, they're paid per game they officiate. So I guess if you mess up, you don't get paid or get assigned to another game. I don't know, man, but this is just crazy. It says, still, an undeniable resource disparity exists between WNBA and NBA officiating. However, it's fair to say there are certainly more resources on the NBA side. For one, NBA refs are salaried employees with more officiating opportunities, given the fact that their season is 82 games. WNBA referees, meanwhile, get paid per game, which, honestly, we already know. I'm not even going to get into all that right now. But I've got to say, it was dope of Noah Dalzell to go out of her way, pull up on the referees, and actually get some answers from them. Respect for that. Now, I want to know what you guys think down in the comments section. Do y'all really believe that refs hold each other accountable when they make those ridiculous calls out there? I don't know, man. But hey, we're coming right back with another one. Make sure to like and subscribe for daily updates.